Halloween is coming. It is a time for spooky fun. We see witches flying across the moon. Black cats cross our paths. Jack-o'-lanterns grin at us from porches. But have you ever wondered why? Why these spooky symbols? Their stories are old and strange. They are full of magic and mystery. Are you ready to hear them? Witches have been around for a long time, dating back to ancient times. They show up in stories and legends from various cultures. People believed in magic and the supernatural. They believed in spells and potions concocted from mysterious ingredients. Some people thought witches had special powers, abilities that could influence the world around them. These powers could be good, used for healing and protection, or they could be bad, used for curses and dark magic. Witches were often blamed for bad things like crop failures or illnesses. People feared their supposed powers, thinking they could bring misfortune. They were associated with darkness and the unknown, elements that people found frightening. So, it's no surprise that they became Halloween symbols representing the spooky and mysterious. And what about those broomsticks? Why are witches always depicted riding on them? The image is iconic and intriguing. Well, some people believed witches used special ointments made from secret recipes. They would rub these ointments on their bodies, believing it gave them the power to fly. This supposedly allowed them to fly, soaring through the night sky. Broomsticks were just a convenient way to travel, a tool for their magical journeys. Witches, with their broomsticks and magic, remain a popular Halloween symbol, captivating our imaginations. They remind us of the mystery and the unknown, the allure of the supernatural world. Black cats are a familiar sight on Halloween, but did you know? They haven't always been seen as spooky. In fact, their reputation has changed dramatically over the centuries. In some cultures, black cats are symbols of good luck. They are often seen as protectors and bringers of fortune. They are believed to bring happiness and prosperity. Families would welcome them into their homes, hoping for blessings. So, why the spooky reputation? How did these charming creatures become symbols of fear? Well, over time, black cats became associated with witches. This connection dates back to the Middle Ages. People started to think they were witches' familiars. Familiars are animal companions believed to assist in magical practices. They are said to help witches with their magic, making them seem mysterious and otherworldly. This association with witches gave black cats a bad name. They were often feared and misunderstood. People started to fear them, thinking they were harbingers of misfortune. They thought black cats were bad omens. Superstitions grew, and black cats were often blamed for bad luck. They believed they brought bad luck, especially if one crossed your path. Despite this, black cats remain a popular Halloween symbol. Their mysterious allure continues to captivate us. They remind us of the mix of fear and fascination that surrounds this time of year. Whether seen as good luck or bad, black cats are an enduring part of our cultural tapestry. Have you ever wondered why we carve pumpkins on Halloween? It's a tradition that dates back centuries and has a fascinating origin. It all started with a legend, the legend of Stingy Jack. This tale has been passed down through generations, each retelling adding a new layer of mystery and intrigue. Jack was a trickster. He was known for his wickedness and cunning ways. He loved to play tricks on everyone, including the devil himself. One day Jack tricked the devil. He trapped him in a tree by carving a cross into the bark, preventing the devil from climbing down. To get free, the devil made a deal with Jack. He promised never to take Jack's soul to hell. He promised not to take Jack's soul when he died. Jack thought he had outsmarted the devil and secured his fate. When Jack finally died, he couldn't go to heaven. His life had been too full of sin and deceit. He had been too wicked, but he couldn't go to hell either. The devil had promised not to take his soul. The devil had promised to let him in. So Jack was left in a state of limbo. So Jack was doomed to wander the earth forever. He roamed the dark, lonely paths, searching for a place to rest. The devil gave Jack a burning coal to light his way. This was his only source of light in the eternal darkness. Jack put the coal inside a carved-out turnip. This makeshift lantern became his guiding light. He used it as a lantern. It was a small comfort in his endless wandering. Jack became known as Jack of the Lantern or Jack-o'-lantern. His story spread far and wide. The tradition of carving turnips evolved. People began to carve faces into them, mimicking Jack's lantern. People started using pumpkins instead. Pumpkins were larger and easier to carve, making them the perfect choice. And so, the jack-o'-lantern became a symbol of Halloween. Today, they light up our porches and bring a spooky charm to the season. Hit that subscribe button for more Halloween history, and let's uncover what makes this holiday so hauntingly special. Bats have long been associated with Halloween, often seen as spooky creatures of the night. Their nocturnal nature and ability to fly silently make them perfect symbols for the eerie and mysterious atmosphere of Halloween. These fascinating creatures have been the subject of myths and legends for centuries. In many cultures, bats are seen as omens of death or symbols of rebirth and transformation. The ancient Greeks and Romans believed that bats had supernatural powers. They thought bats could communicate with the gods and even guide souls to the afterlife. In medieval Europe, bats were often linked to witches and dark magic. People believed that witches could transform into bats to fly undetected and carry out their nefarious deeds. This connection between bats and witches has persisted into modern times, making bats a staple in Halloween imagery. Their dark, mysterious presence adds to the spooky ambience of the holiday. Bats are also associated with vampires, another iconic Halloween figure. The idea of vampires transforming into bats was popularized by Bram Stoker's Dracula, further cementing the bat's place in Halloween lore. Despite their spooky reputation, bats play a crucial role in our ecosystem. They help control insect populations and pollinate plants, making them essential to the environment. Many species of bats are now endangered due to habitat loss and disease. Conservation efforts are underway to protect these important creatures and ensure their survival. So the next time you see a bat decoration during Halloween, remember the rich history and ecological importance of these mysterious creatures. They are more than just spooky symbols. They are vital to our world. Embrace the mystery and wonder of bats this Halloween and appreciate the role they play in both our folklore and our environment. So there you have it. Now you know the spooky stories behind some of your favorite Halloween symbols. Witches, black cats, and jack-o'-lanterns all have a rich history. They remind us of the magic, mystery, and fun of Halloween. This Halloween, as you see these symbols, remember their stories. Let them spark your imagination and add a little extra spookiness to your celebration. Happy Halloween! Curious to learn how Halloween became America's most beloved spooky holiday? That's up next in episode 7. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. So if spooky symbols and haunted tales are right up your alley, smash that like button. And if you're itching to learn more about Halloween's roots, make sure to subscribe so you're ready for episode 7, coming soon to a haunted house near you.